So some of the people that were the most helpful were the past presidents like Eva Bloom, Sam Zacharias, Andy Kuznetsky. But also some of the unheralded great volunteers were people like Bill Colley, Mary Frances Archie, Fran Rattay, and I'd be remiss if I didn't also say that each and every one of the Pitt Club presidents were instrumental in working with the Alumni Association to really reach out to local alumni and prospective students in their respective clubs. And they were looking to expand the alumni reach to alumni that didn't live in Western Pennsylvania. I think I was the first president, for example, that came from outside the region. And of course, I had an international focus. As a result of that, we were able to increase communicating through technology. We used the web, we used online reports and outreach, and just the beginning of social networking. And that really enabled the clubs to be revitalized and for alumni to be able to connect with their colleges that they attended, athletics, special interests where they had affinity, whether it's sororities and fraternities, band, debate, glee club, all of those vertical areas of affinity where people would reconnect. And that then led them back to Pitt and back to the university. And then that contributed to increased giving into the annual fund. And every Pitt club that we had on active status grew. The clubs that grew the fastest and the most were definitely the Washington, D.C. Potomac Club, the West Coast clubs in San Francisco and Los Angeles, and really the revitalization of both New Jersey and New York were all successful endeavors on our part. I think the challenge that stands out most in my mind was looking to find ways to keep the connectedness with the students that were graduating so they would become alumni of the future. And I think that was the genesis of what originally was thought about during my time that became a reality a few years later in the Student Alumni Association. And I think that's been a great program, and it was one that I think makes a difference. The alumni were very active in the capital campaign, and we were reaching record-breaking years in institutional advancement. At the same time, we continued to grow excellence in our undergraduate student body with attaining high GPAs, class rank, and SAT scores, as well as diversity. I was very proud that during my tenure, we increased diversity on the Oakland campus as well as all regional campuses. Over the years, we have reached out to deans in all the colleges and universities. We've improved our relationships dramatically with the new athletic director and the coaches in the athletic department. And I think the Part Volunteer program is one of the greatest ones in the world. And as a result of that, we're reaching out to communities, and that's helping us recruit not just great students, but research dollars and re-engaging alumni that had lost touch with the university. So I think it is a true partnership that many other universities strive for, but few have. And I think that's a tribute to Jeff Gleam and Lee Patouillet before him, and the volunteer presidents that have made that an important goal and one that I'm most proud of. Today, people know who Pitt is, and it stands for excellence in so many areas. And that is an exact result of alumni interconnecting with their friends, their business associates, and their community leaders, and telling the Pitt story.